So yeah, just go over that last sentence, and then carry on from there. Also, don't give me this race or ethnicity thing. Oh, it's like three sentences. I was bullied for being of Irish descent. I was bullied for being Scottish descent, Welsh descent, and I was damn well bullied for being of Maori descent. Well, it didn't happen all the time, but I remember the times. Um, I've had numerous people call me indecisive because I couldn't decide which one I was, which I think is stupid because if it's all in your DNA. But that's the easy stuff to get about. Mate, but I'm not a victim. I'm a conqueror. I'm an overcomer. Now, going back to the facts that I didn't know how to take an L and learn from my failures in certain areas of my interests, that was there as a defense mechanism because, well, people have come and gone, but now this bit's not written in there, but because what I was speaking from the heart, I'm still speaking from the heart, but it's like I did my very best to be myself when I felt safe. But when I was meeting new people out socializing, it was just like you learn how to adapt. And then we just grow apart, but then we just the thing is what made us be friends for a while was our interests. So anyway, now going back to the fact that I didn't know how to take an L and learn from failures in certain areas of my interests. That was there as a defense mechanism because the high majority of people used to either laugh at me or take advantage of me or ostracize me. Because apparently I was naughty, an aggressive kid, incapable. Ah, that's right. I need to incapable, inferior, dumb, or all of the above. It was my way of saying no, no. I'm the boss here. I'm in charge here. This is where I have the power. This is where I have the say. Because unlike you, I'm actually getting good results, or actually better results in these things. And there was always a couple of teachers, and there's always a couple of teachers and that I got along with, and I always got along well with a couple of hugger tutors as well. Just didn't come to mind when I was writing it. I was like, I continuously get treated by the high majority of people that I come into contact with at home, school, certain sports teams, and certain people at church as if I'm a naughty, aggressive, incapable, inferior, dumb kid. But I'm actually getting the results in these things because these things are my interests. So why don't these things are my interests? So why don't you shut up and show me some respect? In closing, I am going to talk about the goals that I have had or have throughout my life that are in the astronomical goals basket, and then finish off this with a brief explanation of why I hold on to these goals and how it benefits my mental health. But before I do, I would like to inform you that autism is not a linear spectrum. ADHD probably isn't either. Well, it isn't, but that's what I wrote at the time. I started doing the shorts a couple of months ago, so I would have written this about 4 or 5 months ago, longer ago. So yeah, I would like to inform you that autism is not a linear spectrum. ADHD probably isn't either. In my opinion, which is based upon my own personal studies, personal experiences, and what other people with ADHD have told me. What the hell? Okay, here's my writing. Anyways, so I should have said something about anyways, autism is not a linear spectrum. That's typical ADHD though, because I went on without. But I decided to leave it there because I read it last night. Because I read it the night before I read this to you guys. I am obviously verbal. I can talk with my mouth. I used to believe that those diagnosed with autism level 3 couldn't walk, couldn't talk, and needed to be helped going to the toilet. Now, although I have met some people in real life that have that type of autism, and I've seen them on YouTube and TikTok as well. I have also seen people on TikTok who have been diagnosed with autism level 3, um, walking and talking. So I presume that they can go to the toilet by themselves too. I used to have massive meltdowns due to relentless bullying, pressure that people used to heap onto me, as well as the pressure that I was heaping onto myself, as well as sensory overwhelm, were causing me to have massive meltdowns throughout my life. But they were more frequent in my 20s. But once I hit my early 30s, yeah, mid 30s, but early 30s, I had good, strong boundaries that nobody could cross, and I had and have all my needs in place. Apart from having a woman, I've been single for 1.5 years. Okay, it was written a while ago because I've been single for over 2 years now. And I also spend plenty of time by myself and plenty of time doing physical activity and spending time in nature. Sometimes I don't have any friends though, because I keep outgrowing my friends, and I am currently single, so these needs aren't currently being met. But I know that that's going to change. I'll meet new friends because I'm an active person, and I'll meet a new woman too. Hell, I've already had women show interest in me and then ghost me, so obviously they're playing game, or they got distracted, or impatient, or have low self-esteem, or an admixture of these things. Anyway, the goals that I have in my astronomical goals basket are to tour around New Zealand and to get regular shows in a rock or metal band, to represent New Zealand in a sport, and to tour the world performing in shows. The reason why I hold on to these goals and my achievements from the past is to not live in the past, but to say we have been here before and we are going to do it again. I have been here before and I will do it again. Now, if I'm continuously pursuing those astronomical goals and never achieve them, but I get to earn a six-figure income and raise a family and get a black belt in two different martial arts, or one that incorporates a number of them, then always pursuing these goals, even though you fall short, you're still going to live a really good life and you're still going to have really great experiences. And if you achieve your daily goals, your little goals, your realistic goals, and the end of your life you've achieved all your huge big goals, that's awesome. And I may not ever, probably won't achieve those astronomical goals, but it'll be nice. And if I don't, well, hey, I had a life where I got to experience those things, like um, performing in church choirs, kapa haka. Um, people, when I was back in Hawke's Bay, they'd say, hey, there's a half an hour spot where no one's filled it. We don't want to pay for anyone, so do you want to come up and sing your songs for half an hour? And that was like rap music and stuff. So, yes, that was like at bars and local music competitions. Thanks, guys. That is the first bullet point of the first chapter. See you.